Low. O. Łapię. Dobra, łapię. Dobra. O. My tu próbujemy wejść. To jest Czemu to jest tak przyciszone? Dobra, później to po streamie poprawię.
Longsword.
Dobra. Cesarscy padli. Oczywiście, dobra. Tu podgłosiłem, to teraz mogę sobie to przyciszyć. Znowu się zbugował Jade Empire. Standardowo. Nie chcę. O, dobra. Moczy proch jest. Dobra. Dobra, tu już jest też ogarnięte. Lecimy dalej.
Longsword.
Szczur jeden.
Stop! You hit me none, okay? Okay. Rat Demon's friend. Rat Demon help you, yes? Rat Demon knows things, important things, and Rat Demon tells you if Rat Demon lives.
A to powiedz mi,
I
co
also
wiesz.
think Rat Demon not good. Hitting Rat Demon bad. I also knows that Rat Demons like the taste of ducks. If you got any ducks. You not like ducks? No ducks. But maybe you like gems. Rat Demon feels gem is very close. Rat Demon tells you where gem is. Then you let Rat Demon live. Yes? Gem is special. Gem is magic. Gem is near, but gem is hidden. You let Rat Demon live, I'll tell you where to find gem. Gem is hidden behind wall. Go down path and you see. Assassins got rockets set up. They're getting ready to blow up wall with rockets. Yes, but rockets need dragon powder. Lotus Assassins always got dragon powder handy. Good for blowing stuff up. Look around their camp and you find it. You get dragon powder and use rockets to blow up wall. When wall is gone, you look for gem. Gem is behind wall. Somewhere. You just search around. So simple. Yes. Rat
Może
Demon help
iść,
you.
no
Now
masz.
Rat Demon can
Idziemy
go.
pod otwartą dłoń.
Yes. Thanks to you, my friend. Good and kind and niceful friend to Rat Demon. Rat better.
You won't see me coming.
Dobra, następny załatwiony. Jebut. O, coś tu jest. O, 1000 zł. Srebra, przepraszam. Srebra. Zaraz będzie jak wczoraj, że to srebro jest, nie złoto.
I smell tasty children's here. Something strange about you. But I smells you the same. Come out now, children. Definitely children's here. But something wrong with them.
O,
Why are you here? No one ever comes to the orphanage.
Are you here for us to hurt? I reach into you and just, I don't know, twist. I've learned to like it in the time I've been here.
Her name is Meow. She's gone strange. I'm Bin. We live in the orphanage. At least we used to long ago, before the waters came.
We're dead, big person. We're dead. And you can't hurt us anymore.
I must dress these wounds.
You.
Stop it, Meow. I don't like you hurting people. It's making you strange.
I don't care. I don't care. Someone has to pay. Someone has to pay for what happened to us. You don't care about us. Big people don't help us. Only want to hurt.
Just ignore her. She's gone strange because of what happened when the water came. We were locked in here, trapped in the orphanage with the rest of the children. As the water rose, we clawed at the door until our fingernails came off. Then we clawed at the window. When the water was too high, we clawed at each other. Then we stopped.
o.
Other children survived. The families helped them and they lived. But nobody thought about the orphans. We had no families to watch out for us.
I should be a woman now with kids of my own. I should have a husband and a house. Instead, I have ashes and bones.
We're tired, living one. We've been here for too many years. We just want to sleep, but we can't. Not until the mistakes of the past are undone.
Can help me. Find the one who did this to us. Find kindly Yushin, the orphan master. Find him and kill him. Bring me his head!
No, Meow, that won't make you happy. That will just make you stranger. We have to figure out some way to rest. We must find peace.
We can't have peace, but we can have revenge. Kill kindly Yushin for me, big person. Kill him for abandoning us in the orphanage. Kill him for leaving our bones here to rot.
The bones. That's it. The orphan master must bury our bones. He left us to this. Only he can end it. If kindly Yushan comes here and buries our remains, we can finally rest. We can find peace for a time at least. Maybe until the voice of the shepherd returns, so that we can find peace forever.
Yes, find him and kill him. Bring me kindly Yushin's head. Or bring him here and let me kill him.
No, please, living one. There has been too much death. If you find him, just bring him here to bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
Dobra, czyli wracamy do wioski, bo widziałem tego typa w herbaciarni, z tego co kojarzę dobrze. No tutaj. No tylko 2, szkoda, że nie więcej. Ach, te ekrany ładowania cudowne. A gra się dłużej ładuje niż najnowsze gry, mimo że jest na NVMe. To jest ciekawe. Mimo że FPS-y są odblokowane, to i tak są mikrościny. Dobra, idziemy na górę.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot! I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were. Old Mother Quan used to run the place until Dutong bought it. Well, buy isn't quite right. It's complicated. Talk to Mother Quan if you want the whole story. I used to steep the tea here. They called me Steeper Yanru. But now Dutong says I'm going to be the new barkeep. I'll have to give out advice and wine in equal doses.
O, ja chcę poradę.
Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all.
Ciekawe.
Just remember what I told you.
Idziemy do mateczki Kwan.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay?
Nie.
Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not... Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine. No one knew.
No nikt nie
This
wiedział.
was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ. Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong. That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old...
Dobra, idziemy do tego gościa się spytać.
Hello! That imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway. What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the... That might work. It would... Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too... It won't be quite that easy. I've watched... Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to... Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips... By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him. The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works... The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into... No problem. The Imperial Seasoned Spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth... One drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Idę z nim porozmawiać.
Good. We'll get...
What do you want?
You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy
Oj,
that
oj,
is the
ale
life of
przykro.
Treści Dutong?
Naprawdę.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. No.
Dobra, jeszcze.
One.
I'm watching.
Dobra.
Sure thing. He doesn't like taking it, but I'll just slip it into a glass. He'll drink it and be sober as a judge in no time. Anything else I can do for you?
Spróbuję jeszcze zrobić inaczej.
One drink for Master Tutong coming up.
10 miseczek, żeby nie było za dużo. Spróbujemy.
You. You. I see. You say you're leaving, but you're.
Kurwa, jeszcze.
I better sober you up.
Dobra, czyli 11 było.
No problem.
Cesarski,
One drink for Master
cesarski
Tutong
i 2
coming up.
pospolite.
Anything else I can do for you?
You.
Dobra, nachlał się, ale to później najwyżej zrobimy herbaciarnię.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close. Master Dutong isn't as.
No, I'm. But I'm not some useless old drunk. You can't. Mad is what I am.
Dobra, przyspieszymy to trochę.
Especially, I promise to close the dam. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless. I'll make my.
Dobra, mamy 1000 expa. Idziemy do tego gościa od tych dzieci. Gdzie on jest? Tutaj jesteś.
Can't you to sleep? Why do you care? That was a long time ago. Long, long ago. All I want is to forget those days. They're gone. Gone forever.
Bardzo mi przykro.
I was at the market buying food when the flood came. I ran back to the orphanage, but the water was too high. There was nothing I could do. The water kept rising. I had to flee. I came here with other survivors and settled this town. I tried to start a new life, but everywhere I go, I see little faces watching me. The better men might have saved them. Sometimes I wonder if I should have died with them.
Gdzie to jest?
I've not heard those names in many years. Meow. Meow was the best of my wards. She was like an assistant to me, always caring for the babies, putting everyone to bed. Meow was strong. She did not give up easily. As for Bin, I recognize the name. A quiet boy, I think. I barely remember him, but they're gone now. All of them. No, not the orphanage. The room. You're right. I can carry
Dobra,
this burden
idziemy.
longer. I must face the demons of my past
Ile
and
można
end
czekać?
this one way
Kurde.
or another. I will go with you and accept whatever fate
Idziemy,
awaits me.
gościu, dawaj. O, dobra, poszło.
You live? All this time you were here, and I left you to this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Saying sorry isn't enough. You must pay. Now I get to hurt you forever and ever.
No, Meow. Yushan was not brought here so we could make him suffer. He must bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
I am so sorry.
Nadzorca niewolników. Tamci tam nadal walczą. Uwielbiam skrypty w starych grach. Kurde.
It's done. The bones of the children are buried at last. I just wish I could do more.
I feel better now. I feel warm. I haven't felt warm in so long. Thank you.
Thank you, living one. We can finally rest because of you. We can finally be at peace.
And I must thank you too. I have lived with this guilt for many years. Now that this is done, maybe I can finally move on with my
No i dobra.
Goodbye, living one. Goodbye forever.
Idziemy teraz do tej jaskini. Gdzieś tam potem jest jakiś coś tam, dobra. Exp. Dobra.
Longsword. Legendary strength. I'm healed.
Dobra. Padło. O. Klejnoty. Urok. Ciało, umysł, duch, zapraszanie. To. Tak jak teraz. Gdzieś wyżej coś jest? Tu coś jest. Ale nie można tam wejść. Przejdziemy do tej jaskini, zobaczyć co jest grane.
Ours. Mine. All mine. Alive. Dead. No matter. All mine. You? What are you doing here? The quarry is ours. It was ours when we lived, and it's ours when we're dead. I'm Yushi. Stabber Yushi. Everyone was afraid of me when we were alive. Toughest convict on the chain gang. Then the water came. Everyone ran. No one came to help the prisoners. Except the turnkey. But I know he only came to laugh at us. So, turnkey had to die. The water kept rising and rising. And then we died. But the quarry is still ours, even when we're dead. And now you'll join us.
Nie, odmawiam.
Legendary strength. Spirit thief. Legendary strike. You're too slow. Spirit thief.
Dobra, trzeba sobie wszystko poodnawiać. Czuję, że ta jaskinia nie będzie taka prosta.
Dire flame.
Dobra, mamy wszystko poodnawiane mniej więcej. Idziemy dalej. O, zapisywanie gry to zaraz będzie jakiś boss. Super.
Legendary strike.
Dobra. Tu nic nie ma. O, ciało. Klejnot mnicha. Już mamy lepsze.
There is much suffering in this quarry. So
O, dobra. Tu nic nie ma. No, dobra. Docieramy do jakiegoś bossa albo jakiejś misji. Tam jest skrzynka. Skrzynki są ważne. Bez skrzynek jest ciężko.
Jesus smells something fresh. Strangler Jesus is king in this place. Alive? King of the prisoners alive. Dead? King of the prisoners dead. You not know? Strangler Jesus not die.
This is the end. Dire flame. Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Spirit beam. Legendary strike.
Who's that? I can't see you. Is somebody there? What do you want? I am Turnkey Shiji. Is that right? Yes, I am Turnkey.
Dobra, udało się wszystko zrobić. Ja zauważyłem, że dopiero gadałem do wyciszonego mikrofonu. O.
Yes, I remember. The water rushing in, everybody running. I went back for the prisoners. They were bad men, but no one deserves to die like that. I went to free them. I freed Strangler Jizu first, and then he put his hands around my throat. I couldn't breathe, and he killed me.
Ciekawe.
Jizu was insane. He loved death. He hungered for it. He fed on it. Even his own, I guess. I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have freed him first. Maybe not at all. My spirit was bound to this place, trapped by the man who killed me. Strangler Jizu's hate kept me chained in death, just like I kept him chained in life. But you destroyed Jizu. His hold on me is broken. My spirit is free. I only hope that I can find some release in that freedom. I had hoped that I would have somewhere to go, but I feel no pull to the underworld. Hopefully I can find my own way, somehow. Thank you for this release, Great One. It is enough for now that I can fade for a time.
Nowe klejnoty wpadły. Nie ma nic fajnego, ale dobra. Zrobiliśmy to, idziemy dalej. O, to jest grane.
Help me, please! I have to get out of... I'm a ghost, but I'm a little girl too. I'm trapped here. I can't leave, and I can't die. It's cold in here and wet, and I'm scared. I don't like it here. Please help me. I've been trapped here for so long. The outside is so close. I can see it, but this puddle is blocking my way. I don't see any way around it. If I could just get outside, I'd finally be free. But I can't walk through the puddle. I can't.
Oh.
Don't you know how I died? I drowned when the flood came. It was cold and dark, and now I can't touch the water. I just can't. Please help me. Please. I think I know how you can help me. All you have to do is break these poles, and this ceiling will collapse. A whole bunch of rocks will fall into the water, and I can skip across them and leave this place.
I prosto w gwiazdę zaranną. Nie, uciekła na bok.
These pathetic ghosts are becoming an annoyance. Ripping them apart was fun for a time, but now it's just work. I wish we were stationed at Gao's lair instead of here.
Good news. Inquisitor Lim wants us to bring the inscrutable power source to Gao's factory. Just change the command word on the dam sentry so we can go.
I just changed the command word to Xiaohua this morning. Do I have to change it again?
Inquisitor Lim wants the command word on those sentry golems changed before we deliver this power source. Are you going to be the one to tell him you couldn't be bothered?
You've made your point. Let's go. It'll be safer if we stick together. There are many dangers along the way to the dam.
A ja jestem jednym z nich.
Dangerous. Like command words slipping into enemy hands? Legendary strike. Long sword.
Dobra, za nim. Aha. No i co? Tu się otworzyło.
You are drawn by destiny, like water flowing, bleeding. Have you begun to question your path? It is murky, blocked, but carefully crafted. You are on this path because you have been shaped, groomed, and the predators have been drawn away to let you pass. Can you see how that path winds towards your prey? You are meant to learn, but not too much. To see, but not too clearly. To succeed, but not completely. To control an outcome, control the beginning. It is godlike, the most arrogant action. That is what was done. I weaken. But listen. Endings come at their own pace. You would better serve your cause by asking where it began. Question why the path is there, not where it leads. For now, look to yourself. The guardian ahead will test and teach. He is an ally, one you can trust. Find your purpose, fulfill your destiny, and we will meet again.
It happened again, didn't it? You saw something. I don't like the effect this place has on you. Let's get going.
No i dobra, idziemy na tamę. To dziecko?
I sense something strange about this girl. She is more than she appears.
The Guardian is coming. He's very mad. He got mad at this man and hurt him. You better go away right now or he'll get mad at you too. I don't matter. Only the Guardian matters. He's going to be very cross with you. You should run before he gets here. Oh, it's too late. I told you to run away, but you didn't listen. Now the Guardian's here and he's going to hurt you. He's really mad.
Longsword. Dire Flame. Longsword.
Aknatanir stisakrui ni rui kuparfita. Apafawa sonsir tovir wo sonsigir sonyak fonerosota.
Longsword. Spirit Thief. I'll have to try harder. Legendary Strike. You're too slow.
Kurwa mać, odwaliłem.
I sent some.
He made the Guardian mad. The Guardian hurt him. He'll hurt you too. You should run away. Oh, it's too...
Dobra, runda druga. Nie poddamy się teraz tak łatwo.
Longsword. Toad Demon 4. Spirit Thief. Legendary Strike.
Kurwa, jak ciężki ten przeciwnik.
Longsword.
O, dobra, udało się.
Cho ikakir wo ifuro uk. Wo yowir apafwe ir sir sisitsu towir uk. Pir ukir ifwir wo. Mo wowir ikartitarir koni of atarir. Wowir tiumovir ni kiksir ni fjupir ni sifififir natafoniek. Narawa ir kwanuk noka o pir ukir ifwir wo. Okir okun wan pir wo apafawa ir wo sa ir sonkut. Fano fan wowo shimir, cho ikakir wo ifuro uk. Wo yowir apafawa ir sir sisitsu towir uk. Pir ukir ifwir wo. Ispirta, o kawari sa ir pasir uyo. Newa ko kipsitir sunuk. Nawara irok, wo kupsisir sunuk. Nawara irok, wo kupsisir sunuk. Wo ufir ipir sir tintin, wo wir. Kupsisir son puno su uku ir sir sisitsu towir ok. Vad gör apafwe ser sisitsu tower och pier och ifuir vad. Vad blir waker fonir vad kuksistir son okut. Kuka wuk taktier vad panir nissa pa. Och noir kupta tanir och kun aso. Sier sukut afifir noni.
The Guardian wants me to give you this. That man over there had it. It's an inscrutable power source. The Guardian says you might need it. The Guardian doesn't know what it's for, but he knows it's important. Otherwise, why would that man have had it? You better keep it for now. The Guardian says we don't have to stay here anymore. He says we have to go with you now. Is that right? Good. I like you. The Guardian likes you too. This is going to be exciting.
Who dares approach? Zhao Huang, you may pass.
I hope you took a moment to celebrate as you flooded the valley. Whatever you hope to achieve by drowning that sad place will soon be undone. Sergeant, if you will... That is precisely the idea. I'm sure you are very confident in your skills, but I assure you that these fine men of the Imperial Army are more than your match. The sergeant knows his place, and he understands that if a few people suffer...
Heavenly wave. Long sword. This is the end. You won't see me. Dire flame. Heavenly wave. Long sword.
Water covering everyone. Those poor children. I hate the water. It's too familiar. You have managed to survive. I suppose someone of your skill cannot be easily dissuaded. You are more skilled than I expected, but I rarely need to escape from anyone. I had to step back, which allowed me to see that you are not my enemy. You may call me Silk Fox. I apologize for my previous aggression, but I thought you were in league with an enemy of mine. I was clearly mistaken. Powerful forces are at work here. You are caught in great events that are beyond you. But I may have use for someone as impetuous as you. I do not seek a servant in you, although that much fire in a man's spirit is stimulating. I want nothing more than for you to continue your journey. You seek the old man who was taken from Two Rivers, correct? Of course you do. He was taken by Death's hand. I could tell you where his minions have gone. For a price. A simple trade. I tell you where the abductors are, and you tell me who that old man is. You mix truth with lies. He must be more for Death's hand to keep him alive. Still, you've told me what I need to know. It would take a season to reach the Imperial City by land or water. Air is the only quick way, but you need a wind map. I know the location of one. Lord Yun governs much of the Great Southern Forest. He petitioned the Lotus Assassins for a wind map so he could settle a trade disruption. Of course, that has earned him their attention in addition to whatever trouble is infesting his lands. I doubt he has time for charity, but you might try to find him.
No to idziemy go poszukać.
Remember, if you want to reach the Imperial City, you must go to the forest and get that map from Lord Yun. My path takes me elsewhere. If you actually reach the Imperial City, I will be impressed. Until then, I wish you luck. You are a surprising little peasant.
Miło było poznać. Marynarze idą w pole. Będziemy porobić resztę misji w mieście i do lasu.
Hey, you're the man the captain said to look out for. He said to tell you thank you very much and to give you this. I think he couldn't wait to get out on the river. And as soon as the water came back, he left. Thanks so much. Wow, now I can eat for another day. Does it get any better than this?
No, 2 sztuki srebra, a więcej.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to. I know. I just wish there was a way to put things back the way they were. The people of Tian's Landing owe you a... If you could... I'm not sure I can make my concern... This was different from what I have seen before. There is pain here, but hatred too. The spirits around Two Rivers seemed aimless, lost. These are focused. I feel they would linger here, even without the support of whatever... I suppose that is true. Left behind by their neighbors, literally to die. Could you recover from such abandonment? I'm not sure that I
Psychoterapeutą
have.
zostałem.
I mean, if I had suffered something like that, I'm sure it would have stayed with me. I should not feel bad about it. I was not left to die. I was sent to study at the school, probably so Master Li could deal with my sensitivities. It doesn't compare, really. These spirits, they truly suffered and have a right to turn on those who left them behind. Me? I feel like my abandonment was partially my fault. but I was 3 and I couldn't help being different. I would have tried to fit in if I had been given a chance. It may not seem like it, but I draw great strength from you and the things you say. I am grateful for that. As always, I have much to think about after speaking with you. Perhaps we can
Dobra, idziemy jeszcze raz z tym winiarzem spróbować. O. A potem do tej wiary.
Long sword.
Dobra, łatwo. Dobra, idziemy do tej chuj.
Back again. Have you been to the Sun Li warned me that others might come, but all is not lost, whatever the outcome may be. I have served Sun Li for many years, but there comes a... and so I step away. I have no further part to play.
You! You should... Good, good. Go speak to... We'll get... You should... I better sober you up.
A spróbuję, żeby dostał więcej.
The sailors have all left, though I suppose there will be other customers.
I teraz...
One drink for Master Tutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We'll get him to admit it.
You!
Kurwa. Nie pomogło, dobra, idziemy dalej. Dobra, idziemy tutaj, ale coś tam. Dobra, idziemy do ministra tego głąba.
You did it! How the people... Not at all.
Dobra. Pal gumę śmieciu. Idę zobaczyć, czy już mogę się nauczyć tej nowej techniki.
Always a pleasure. You have some return to...
Jeszcze nie, dobra, tutaj idziemy teraz do tej.
This here's a problem. Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Dobra, wchodzimy ponegocjować. Coś tam było, nie pamiętam już co, kurwa. A, dobra.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you? You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. But they're still taking it pretty hard. Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress makes... I know what you're thinking. I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want to... Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to... Yeah, okay. If...
Ciekawe, co się teraz będzie?
Lan.
I figure we better get all the secrets out. She said there was something... What?
I didn't.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. I was...
What? Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. But that same day you gave me the frog back.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were... Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends.
Oh.
Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's Yes, but... Well... You're right. I know...
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you.
After all you've done for us, now you...
You've done so much for us.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm...
It's okay.
Come on.
I hope things work out for Bay. It's just... Bay was my last chance to have a... What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible I have a reputation around town, and having... Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what, but don't think I'm desperate. Let's see. There's Rue the boat. Chuman the craftsman is single. And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling...
Dobra, chyba pójdę do tego rzemieślnika, bo tamten drugi to Kryjówka to jest. Będzie łatwiej. Tak mi się wydaje. Gdzieś tutaj, ta niby. Kurwa, nie tutaj. A, do przodu. Nieważne. Było tutaj, o. Zapiszemy w razie niepowodzenia.
Hello, and welcome to... You are well informed about our little town,
O
stranger.
kurwa.
It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring... Eileen, the gang leader? She's beautiful. Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Eileen. Hello.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
In all honesty, that isn't true. I haven't made any money with my woodworking. In fact, I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't
Dobra
pay, I can
autoreklama.
barely afford to feed myself.
You're a sensitive man, Chuman. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I'd like that, Eileen. I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Chuman and I... You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a...
I've never seen so much silver.
I think...
Dobra, idziemy dalej do tego lasu. Chcę zobaczyć, czy już ten miecz jest dostępny. Chcemy miecz ulepszać jak najbardziej, obniżenie w skupieniu. Może przyrost szybkości. To zaraz idziemy do lasu, a tam będą te demony. O mać.
A customer! Yes!
Okir okun wan kir wo apapawa ir wo.
Kazitelny. Nie tego szukałem. Chciałem miecze. Weźmy... O. Właśnie. Postur. Umieć na sprzedaż. Robotnicy. Żebrak, a może ten u góry. Dziwne. Ma nieskazitelnego, to może tamten u góry ma ten miecz. Pamiętam, że był miecz, ale nie wiem gdzie.
Your move, old goat.
Hello. Yes, I believe.
A, idziemy do tego.
Konio nuyu, koki irtatasinan. Sayar sanku no ka.
I have the finest. I have a. Some say that Death's hand is collect.
Hey, I'm Wei. Some call me.
Dobra, no i nie wiem. A ten miecz pieprzony. Dobra, idziemy do lasu. Może tam gdzieś któryś kupiec będzie miał ten miecz. Kurwa, to nie było tutaj, tylko w mieście. Cesarski miecz smoka u tego z kuźni, co się tak otwiera.
These trees are sick. They bend like they're in pain.
Narawa irkwa noka okiyi okir ifwi wo.
Legendary strike. Dire flame. Legendary strike.
Dobra, udało się.
We hurried down as quickly as we could, but I see you. They grow worse by the day, and my manners desert me. I am Lord Yun, owner of
Miło
this
poznać.
land and charged by the Emperor himself to keep it safe. You should turn back south to Tien's land. Help me. Wait a moment. You don't look like... Even caravans employing skilled warriors have been forced to turn back under these ghosts' assaults. I could only... It depends on how long you have to spend waiting. Unless we can find a way to remove these ghosts. Indeed, though you would also need a flyer with enough fuel to manage the trip. Those are in precious short supply in this area. Then again, you see... Perhaps you could get something done for me. The deal is simple. Find... Two things threaten the entire length, and I suspect that she is a powerful spirit that has long been an ally of my family. Personally, I've had little to do with her. My father and his father before him, however, felt strongly that she should be revered. They considered her the true guardian of this forest. I think something is wrong with the forest shadow, and I want you to find her and figure out... A noble sentiment, but when I look upon these trees... Make your way up this ancient trail. Once there, find my hunter, Spearcatch's lead. You might also want to keep...
Find
No dobra, idziemy.
Dire flame. Legendary strike.
Stress these wounds.
Uff. Weźmy najpierw tam, bo o właśnie, dobrze pamiętam, że była kapliczka. Idziemy do góry i w prawo. To pójdziemy w prawo. A tam już czeka dół. Dobra, następny.
You won't see me coming!
Narawa ir kwan noka opir okir ifwir wo.
You have come. You were. This is good. I was going there, but you're coming here instead. I come from the inn. The pilgrims. Things are very bad. We starve. The ghosts cut us off from everything. But we are still up there. Many people should come to the inn to... The temple? No, the temple is where the... No, I should You should come with me. She is a wicked fox spirit. They are tricksters, all of them. The trick she plays kill now. You should stay away from her. She hurts us when we leave the inn. I will go back the way I came. Knowing that there are others here, I will be all right. I must go back to the inn to tell them. You should follow the path to the right, not the left. Left goes to the temple, and the forest shadow will kill you. Come, the inn is this way.
Kurwa, znowu kamień. Miło było poznać. Dobra, idziemy do świątyni w lewo. W prawo, co się nie zgadzało.
Legendary strike.
Stress these wounds. Legendary strike. Stress these wounds. Spirit thief. You can't keep up. Dire flame. Legendary strike. Dire flame. You're going to legendary strike. Legendary strike.
Siadł.
How can you fight so well when all you do is drink?
It's harder to drink your watered-down swill than face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn forest missing the good parts? No, hey!
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
Longsword. I'm healed.
You're no ghost. Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before. I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments. Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise. You'll want to talk to Spearcatch's Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometimes.
Keep your apologies. crazy. Spear catches Leaf is no warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire. The tales say this man once stormed an entire fortress alone, naked, and screaming his defiance into the night.
Ha! Scared the tar of those border guards. But they botched the story. I was naked, screaming, and I was dead drunk. Pretty much the part you'd expect. Makes them curl up in shame if you take my meaning.
Yes, I'm Spear Catches Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow. I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the... I examined the area when I realized... I don't know. They look like bare human feet. If there are still people there, then whoever... You were there to witness it and yet survived. This is... Make your way there. The set of steps...
I godzika weźmie. Ta. Idziemy do gospody. O, 140 srebra wpadło.
Legendary strike. You can't keep up. Spirit thief. Legendary strike. You're too slow. Spirit thief. Legendary strike.
Dobra, siadło, wszyscy padli. Lecimy dalej, do góry. Dobra, to spotka.
Legendary strike.
Tego spróbować.
Spirit thief. Long sword. Legendary strike. You're too...
Co to za dziadostwo było?
I watched in awe as you dispatched those things. Not many of your... Yes, the ghosts are most dangerous. We are fortunate, but I've forgotten myself. Tell me... If you saw no one, then he must have met his end. Damn her. I know this is the work of the Forest Shadow. She's taken another from us. We hoped we had found a way to deal with the fox. Well, that is quite the thing to... We do not trust the hunter at the temple. Yes. Because we couldn't... One of us here in the inn, the hunter spoke of a ritual that would let him... She will not help anyone, least of all us at the... That... Whatever the ritual does, if it reaches the Forest Shadow, then we must take the opportunity to destroy her once and for all. I must know that you will use it for the right reasons. We are a long way from the Imperial Sea. I have been carefully collecting this. You should go to the temple.
Dobra, mamy kryształ. I lecimy dalej. Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie tu żadnych duchów więcej po drodze. Mi się nie chce, szczerze mówiąc.
Greetings. You have it? Excellent. The crystal fits into the central pedestal atop these steps, unlocking... The other furnaces have colored crystals. A forest, he said, cares about only 2 seasons. The cooler air... All right. Summer and winter seem to be the key.
Hey, I'm not some cheap...
Lord Yun paid you very well to safeguard his men, and now you're being...
My word isn't worth a damn thing. Let me level with you. I don't... My only rules are, don't touch my axes, don't touch my wine, and don't get between me and my enemies. If you can live
Dobrze,
with that,
dogadamy się.
we'll get along. Well, you, me, and the kid...
You smell funny. Ew.
Be safe.
Dobra.
Let's go find... Right. If I'm lucky, something will try...
Dobra. Zima i lato, no to niebieski. Portal. Portal. Dobra. Niebiosa. To tam trafimy.
How much trouble you've caused me? I'll be doing paperwork on that fight of yours well into next week.
Ojoj.
For so long it appeared you'd be one of the easy ones. Then that whole bandit attack happened and I haven't rested since. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I am Zin Bu, the magic abacus. I was assigned to record, tabulate, and itemize the destruction that you cause.
Aha.
No
Szkoda.
easy task, I might add, especially since you embarked on this wild quest to find your master. Ha! Again, you show your ignorance. Do you have any idea of the chaos that would be unleashed if we suddenly stopped calculating?
Nie wiem.
It's ridiculous. Look at your associate, Black Whirlwind. What a nightmare. A whole department can't keep up with his antics. But imagine if they failed to record his various deeds. We would never be able to determine his eventual position on the Great Wheel. You can't just guess at it. You must have records, itemized records in triplicate signed by the overseer of carnal destruction and disorder herself. Oh, you don't know the half of it. You remember that little engagement with Gao the Lesser? 3,040 pages. I lost 3 assistants on that report alone.
Kurde, szkoda, przepraszam.
Aha! The very reason I'm here, and not back at the celestial bureaucracy tabulating your most recent exploits. Apparently my skills are inadequate to keep up. I'm being relegated to a much lower role, and I'll be lucky if I ever attain the rank I had before. And you're going to help me. Instead of... I need you to buy from me and sell to me, if you wish. I already have a supplier, a friend of mine from the untimely deaths
Walczymy o awanse.
who was also demoted recently. By getting rid of the other suppliers and buyers, I can save time and be more efficient. Perhaps then I can... In any case, I'll be joining with you. In a sense, to offer you... You gain the envious ability to buy... Well, simply call upon me. I'm afraid my supplies are a little low at the moment, but don't worry.
Dobra, mam nowego towarzysza.
Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Nic nie masz ciekawego, gościu.
The kawa ear up ofir wo weir wa fonu unka. Utara we ear kuki tir salir naur kurk wo pan. Sair sunkat nukau ha ear uk. Wo ofno.
Żabole, dobra, do boju, miecik.
Long sword.
Wanak api ear wanar kop awuka inir wo afawapi. The kawa ear up wo ofir wo Utara we ear kuki tir. The kawa ear up wo of Woo weer wakwakir van hier sisa u. Woo weer wakwakir van hier. Wo of.
Więcej demonów. Słyszę, że ktoś gdzieś walczy. Nowy styl. Nieźle. Dobra, idziemy na górę. Też ktoś walczy. I zapisywanie.
Ona wir no
Łonik.
You should ready yourself, mistress. I do not trust them. Mind your tongue, human. Even with the Heavenly Gate Guardian here, I do not know that we can afford trust.
Narawa ir kwanok noka o piyir o kir ifwir wo.
I am not the only one, Guardian. You have much to contend with, it seems.
The Guardian doesn't have anything else to say. You should talk to the fox and not worry about us. We're fine.
Mhm. Ej, cisza. Było to było. Znowu.
Even here, so weak. The waters cannot bleed forever. Nothing is without end, not even this world. Names are fleeting, given so your kind can point and say, that is mine. All words, names, history, dreams, they die on your lips. What remains after that is beyond you, or is meant to be. Not everything can be owned, not without price. You will pay a debt earned by another. I lack the strength to help you. You cannot avoid your fate. When someone steps beyond their station, others must fall to fill the gap. He challenges the order. He pushes above while you are where you should be, where you must be. If you fail in your destiny, your true enemy falls with you. And if he falls, so do we all. You must win. But in doing so, you will lose.
Zagadka kolejna do kolekcji.
That beast should never have woken up. Będziemy się dobrze bawić. Aż zniszczymy przeciwnika. Co? Dobra. Exp zdobyty, wracamy. To idziemy do gospody teraz, ogarnąć temat. Idziemy do gospody się poprawić teraz z kanibalami. Mam nadzieję, że duchów żadnych nie będzie. Działają na nerwy ciągle te duchy. Dobra, nie ma nikogo. Łatwo.
No, you have sided. You fool. You do not know our true nature. Gaze upon our forms and bask in our glory. You should be honored to see the true strength of the cannibals. This is what tear him to pieces.
Longsword. You won't see me coming. Dire flame. Longsword.
Idealne rozwiązanie na nich.
dobra.
That was astonishing. I haven't seen such martial skills in an eatery since the last time I added ginger to my wife's hot and sour soup. Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these beasts are dead, I can finally talk to you. My name is Henpecked Ho, and before you ask, I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I could seem normal to the customers. My wife is unique. To say that she is as enduring as the wall itself is to do a disservice to her persistence. I could make similar comparisons between the force of her will and the Imperial Army, but I think you have the picture. You have no idea what you're suggesting. The last I saw of her, she was in the Imperial City. I was due back more than a week ago, and if she hasn't torn the place down looking for me, I'll be surprised.
Burzyć cały świat, żeby odnaleźć męża, bo jest pantoflarzem, no. Kozak.
These cannibals were getting desperate enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed... I heard a lot about the caves from the cannibals. There's something down there. Is there... You killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I do know that they were terrified of something called the Forest Shadow. If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to... But, you'd... I was a master. Top of my game and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great cities in the prosperous East. My skills earned me fame, fortune, and a wife. You weren't listening. Fame, fortune, and a wife. I discovered fairly early on that she had opinions, most of them regarding alcohol and my regular consumption of it.
A. Jest styl pijanego mistrza, narażony i abstydent.
I have a few Pay attention, I don't like repeating myself. Now, the effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run...
No i dobra, uczymy się nowego stylu.
Drunken Master.
Ła, tornadko. O Boże.
There, you got... Your job isn't done, though. The hill heaved a short while ago and dislodged a panel. If you truly want to finish this, you must deal with the mother. One must be safer than this.
Dobra, idziemy się spotkać z tą matką. No pijany mistrz się nie przyda. Ale jeszcze... O, stojak ze zwojami. Kaszraje. Dobra, nic więcej nie ma. Idziemy na dół. Kurwa, ile tu tego jest.
Change will take you. Soon. So. What? You are weak.
Dire flame.
Dobra, padł.
They're... Yes! They're captured. There's no way to... Thank you.
No i dobra. Zwiedzamy dalej. Do góry? No dobra, do góry. Duże demony.
Long sword. Dire flame. Long sword.
O 300 srebra, dobrze, srebro się przyda, jak pójdziemy do Cesarskiego miasta. Chyba jeden srebra to zacików nie kupię. To ja mam za to kupić. No dobra, no idziemy do góry, bo ścieżka tak prowadzi. Co tego jest?
This is the You're too slow. Dire flame.
Dobra.
It's too late to... Yes, well, it's on...
No, you don't. We'll all go together. Besides, I need you to keep the wine flowing. I'm always more dangerous when I'm drunk.
There's one there. These beasts are everywhere. The Guardian and I will go play with them for a while. You three go stop their mother.
No dobrze.
Well, there's no turning back now.
This should be fun. If there's enough of the little guys down there, this could be better than...
Jak sobie rozdam punkty, to mi wróci HP. Jedenaście, czyli robimy tak. Dobra, miecz już mamy najważniejsze załatwione. I idziemy do bossa, bo się gra zapisuje.
I'll stop the little guys, the big one's yours.
Dire flame. Long sword.
łatwo poszło.
There's no end to them, just like my wife's cousin.
Keep your head down, bum man. I'm killing things here.
You'll kill us if we don't get out of here soon. Look, there! That's our only chance! She would have to be. That hill collapsed like a bad cake.
Zausa sinoni kunno kwair kawona weir. Nikia wefuir, usun suno sui uir suku. Nara weir o yufuku er ufsir si suno kaut power sunfir okuno nasuir.
I poszło.
Well, I suppose that's it.
There you are. The Guardian and I had to run back up through the inn. It's really quiet.
You should probably go. The bun man and I'll make our way back to Tien.
Dobra, 2000 expo. Klejnot równowagi. Dobra, są dwa klejnoty, ale tu nie mamy kolejnej części amuletu.
I wondered how long it would be before you made your way down here. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but the air has changed considerably. The forest shadow herself appeared here in this camp while the earth shook. She explained what was happened in the inn. Nasty business, that. Glad you had the skills to deal with that. That they did. Imagine such horrors trapped under my own land. Here is the wind map you wanted.
Allow me to answer that, Lord. Though it seems that you solved the problem with the forest, that doesn't mean the ghosts will simply up and leave. If we're lucky, then you stop things from getting worse, and time will provide the cure.
As I said, the forest shadow herself informed me of your brave actions.
Jestem bohaterem.
It was a lucky moment. Indeed, it is. You have my deepest gratitude. Farewell. That map will...
No dobra. Tu on miał coś jeszcze? Dobra, już się zrobiliśmy tacy w miarę mocni. Idziemy jeszcze zobaczyć, czy ta gospoda się odbugowała. Jak się nie odbugowała, to nie wiem w sumie. No to idę się nauczyć tego stylu od tej typiary i idziemy na wyspę tego Gao Większego.
They're it? I'm watching you.
Dutong doesn't pay me anything right now, but I better sober you up.
Kurwa, to ile on musi wypić, czy ja przesadziłem z tymi?
One drink for Master Dutong coming
Dobra,
up.
może teraz.
Anything else I can do for you?
Dobra, idziemy jeszcze na górę do tego kucharza. mi się nie chce robić tej... Niech se będzie. Zapiszemy, jakbyśmy mieli paść.
Kutkos Wonowa Niwupa ja kupusa ja awath ja Pia Awa Niwu sosawa ya wa ta kutkosi wiwa ya Wonowa ya if tofara ya wo sa ya Oknikofia apania sasa tak piershat ukni uksa ya Wokukethita sumpono Ikakahia wo nokakika ni Noko wo ifawia ok Wosoawi ni tu
Dobra.
I'm healed.
Tu załatwione.
Yes, just go. Like, what? No, not the red. Yeah. Oh, but.
No i dobra. Było kliknąć tylko drugą opcję dialogową, ale...
And what? I heard what. I will give.
I don't know, Dutong. Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Kwan's a good woman.
Odbugowało
She
się samo.
deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss? That's the smart.
Well done.
Hello again. That. You've given me back.
Dobra, o 1000 expa. Jest... Warto to tylko było przyjść po tego expa. Kult expa. Prowadzi nadal. Dobra, gdzie jest? Idziemy... idziemy się zobaczyć dalej, żeby... stylu się nauczyć. O, tutaj jest.
Always a Yes, I know. It is good that you have come to me. It is the only way you... Good.
Longsword. Dire Flame. Longsword.
Dobra, czas skrócić dystans.
Well done. Very... You understand your place.
Well, since
As I... Don't mind me. Don't mind him. Here, let me teach you. It was an honor to teach what I could. Remember to Indeed. You have made that proclamation every year for 2 decades. Until...
Dobra, mamy nowy styl. No przypiszmy go. Konia przypiszmy tutaj. A głaz sobie... Może tak. 4, 5 to, a demona tutaj na razie. O. Gdzie jest ten przewoźnik śmieszny? Jeszcze idę zobaczyć do tego kupca. Mu się towary nowe nie pojawiły. Nie. Gdzie on był? Dobra, tutaj jest.
There you are. I can take it. I'll take.
I guess I'll.
Dobra, lecimy dalej.
I can take.
Dobrze, idziemy dalej.
Nigno irkut fan sonwi song o fir nawas wasa.
I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean.
Wasa ir atanopa uno fa. Wono wir apa wafo er. Wasa ir atanopa uno fakira ukno aku.
I'm sorry.
Wait! My name's Chung. Once I was a pirate on the river. The younger pirates used to look up to me. Now they treat me like... Those drunks on the pier were... One quick pull and that cannon come... I got nothing against the kid, but dropping the cannon...
Odejdź, kurwa. Aha.
What? You wait much...
Bugował mnie.
What? You wait my...
You need to repair. I think you're special too. Is there... I don't really know what to say. The evil men, the bad... Oh,
A mać, zbugowało się. Ktoś się zapisał, o. Dobra. Aha.
Wasa ir atanopa uno fakira ukno aku.
Dawaj do cholery, dawaj. Oj.
Too bad about...
Dobra, ekspa wpadło.
Longsword. Spirit thief. This dire flame. Stone immortal. Longsword. Longsword.
Nie ma, idziemy dalej.
I'm healed.
care.
Look
No i
around.
dobra.
What are you...
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? He spent his entire lifetime learning how to kill dogs like you. This is your last chance.
So...
Stone Longsword. Dire Foot, Stone Immortal. Longsword.
How'd I know you'd be deadly in a fight? My name is Sky. It's good to see there's... If you're gonna kill me, I say we save it for... It was obvious you weren't with a pirate. Speaking of which, there's a very secure... You're here for you. The door... Oh, I don't know. There. Kang the Mad is a crafty fellow. The door... I can... He must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen. No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements I'm sorry, I'm wasting time.
No i dobra.
Nara irfonia wonu kanawa ofahir. Ukir nepo, sise sayer, wosayer ni sayer yo woya yen. Akwakwak wo sosonia sonok.
Siema. No i dobra, trzeba dalej iść, zaraz będą piraci pewnie.
Longsword. Stone Immortal. Longsword.
No i dobra, jest kapliczka. Mamy wystarczająco dużo skupienia, żeby unikać większości pułapek. Trzeba uważać tutaj.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
I lose confidence in you with each passing hour, Lim. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time until I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish? I designed that dragonfly. I built it, not Gao. That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
Silence the mad fool.
I've heard rumors of a spy disrupting our operations in the South Lim. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there personally.
That will not be necessary, Mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day. You heard Mistress Jia. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished now.
Jia is not my mistress, Lim, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
No! Young Gao was everything to me! Damn you and your black heart limb! Damn you! I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son. No one is to disturb me. No one.
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Jia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. You may have your workshop back, Mad One. I suspect Gao will be preoccupied for some time, so I'm in charge now.
Nie fajnie.
Interruptions. Who designed that?
Bywały sandały, kurwa, dobra.
Dire flame. Stone. You won't see me.
Dobra, poszło.
You handled the guard well with your punching and kicking. I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but kicking. I am Kang, the Mad. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much. Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes. Have you heard differently? Fantastical things, but misused by Gao and his cohorts. I've saved the best for myself. My greatest invention is in the launch room. I am not Kang the Stupid. Eventually, Gao is going to see me as more nuisance than asset. Plus, he took my... He doesn't understand that multiples diminish the glory of it. Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes. Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous, after all. So, yes! If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, you are anyway, you go ahead and what... Yeah.
Longsword.
Please don't.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside, you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts. You can have your slaves when they're broke.
Help me.
You...
Longsword. I'm too much. Stone immortal.
Dobra, gites.
Kasi. Ikakahia wo no kaki.
I don't.
Utatsa ia okayowe ia fonia sisa ia trusta pafawe ia tou.
Pawuya
Oifo ia ukso.
kosawa ya ira thea. Sisa uka kawa koyu.
Sisa ia akawawi o kupfaia wo. Tuko utro.
Bye bye.
Utawa yer opa. Satha kawa yer sonuyar. Oh, I'm glad.
Dobra, kolejny level wbity. Tu już nic nie ma, idziemy wyżej. Jeszcze robiąc od razu skille, bo wejdziemy w 400 życia. Dobra.
Did you see Gao?
There's always fire in his...
Yeah, but this time it...
Wait a minute.
Stone immortal.
Dobra. Idziemy dalej na górę. Dobra, czyli będzie boss zaraz.
Longsword. Dire fight. Stone Legend Longsword.
Ja robisz. Dobra. Dobra, tu mamy. Tu coś jest. Ustawienie konia. Kurwa. Przeciwnicy są. I ogór.
You're too...
What? You need to...
Nic tam ciekawego nie powiesz więcej. Oj. Tu coś można kliknąć.
That was exciting. I wonder what's inside.
Idziemy zobaczyć, jak ci się podobało.
The Guardian doesn't like what's happened. They've brought others from outside and made them fight.
Płoń.
This area is for... Nor I you. The penalty for all...
Longsword. You're going down.
Dziękuję. Następny do mycia. Dobra, są klejnoty, ale czy one są dla nas przydatne? Umysł, aura. To nic nam nie da. To nic nam nie da. Dopiero brązowy język też nam nic nie da. Klejnot równowagi i tutaj był niebywały klejnot uczonego. No i dobra, idziemy na górę.
Tu nic nie ma.
Go away, Lim. My son is dead. Leave me to my grief, or I will see that you join him.
O, agresywnie.
Listen to me, Gao. Your son may not be lost forever. The Lotus Assassins have power, even over the dead.
I know all about the necromancy of the Lotus Assassins. Take your false hope and go, or I'll... Wait. You dare disturb me in my grief? You are one of Master... Damn you, and at school. My Gao was never good enough for Master Li.
Oj.
You were always his prize pupil. And now my son...
Enough, Gao! This troublemaker has disrupted our plans from the beginning. It had to be them in the ruins, and someone aided the troublesome Lord Yun in the forest.
Oj.
It is perhaps if I offer your head... Is that what he calls himself now? Hardly an honest representation of the blood he's spilled. It doesn't matter. No matter your... Enough talk! I will delay...
Stone Legendary longsword.
Dobra, łatwo. W miarę. No to tak. Ja wiem, kurwa, co tu włożyć. Porządkowanie według ich mocy, dobra. O. Wiedziałem, że to będzie. Dobra. Reszta pójdzie do sprzedaży tych.
Dead already. Damn it all. I wanted nothing more. It matters because he deserved to die by
Oj,
my
oj.
hands.
Szkoda.
No, that's not right. Let me explain why I'm here. True enough, I have a particular hatred for slavers. Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time. Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin Mei. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child. I lost her mother when Pin Mei was born. It has been 3 years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her. My search led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score. On my way up here, I stumbled across records that show that this... Is that so? The list goes beyond Gao the Greater. I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered as I have because of the Lotus Assassins? Do you mean to go further with this? I would join you. It'll be an honor to join you.
Hey, that's the dust conductor I was hiding. The dragon... Where? Next time I hide something, I'm packing explosives around. Yes, explosives shaped like silver bananas. Stops thieves, monkeys, and monkey thieves in one fell swoop. Yeah.
Dobre.
In my mind, you stand the best chance of facing down Gao. If you are planning to take on the... I assure you, I will be...
Ha! If I could harness all that...
No i dobra. Zaraz dolecimy do miasta Cesarskiego. Czytajmy książki. Czytałem, no to idziemy na dół. I mamy ważkę.
Panu Fangowu Ślimir, a co i kakir wo...
Dziękuję za twą mądrość.
Hey! Ha ha! Much kicking and such. It really gets the blood flowing. And explosions. Lots of blood flowing from those too. I replaced the dust inductor. The marvelous dragonfly will cross the sky at your whim for a short way. The heavens welcome my machines, but not without considerable cajoling. If you want to fly more than a short distance, I will need an inscrutable power source. Ha ha! What wonders cling to you, my friend? There were only 2 in this whole region, and I destroyed one so Inquisitor Lim would not make off with my marvelous dragonfly. The other was with the Lotus Assassins, but the fools only used it for demolition. Now, here you stand with it. I will put it in the dragonfly, and it will be ready to go. Not the ideal placement. If it shook more, the heavens might think we were afraid and take pity. This is more stable, but not as fun. Okay, she's ready to go. Hop on. I know a nice, safe landing place just outside Tien's Landing. Very unlikely we'll crash. Don't worry about that. When the marvelous dragonfly takes off, the earth shakes and the sky trembles. You can't miss it. Your friend will see us take off, and he'll head back to town on his own.
Zabieramy się stąd.
Everybody on board! The marvelous dragonfly is about to take flight!
Atakujemy. Nie podniosłem ulepszenia broni. Oh fuck. I kolejna misja wykonana.
This new flyer seems nicer than the one we took from Gao the Lesser. Although, I'm really only judging by how shiny it is.
Tak, kobieta błyszczy się, to jest ładne.
No, no. The marvelous dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gao. And actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected. A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it. Well, it's much like the dilemma of the centipede. If he relaxes and lets things happen, he can walk naturally all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step. But if he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing, those legs might crash into the tea house and kill everyone. A valuable lesson.
Now we have everything we need to follow Master Li's captors to the Imperial City. I am eager to do so after all the resistance we have encountered. Our time in the forest was very troubling to me. To see such distance between the concerns of men and spirits is something I am still getting used to. I have been sensitive to these things for as long as I can remember, but it was not all. Be serious. This worries me. The world seems to be filling up with wayward spirits. That it affected the forest shadow is very disturbing. It makes me wonder how deep the trouble goes. What do you think? Master Li thought you were tired. Your appreciation is just what I was looking for, and I am grateful. I know we will do what we can, even if the world moves in ways we cannot fathom. I am glad we can talk like this. It soothes my mind.
What? What are you asking me for? You've got everything you need to make that flying machine go. So, let's go already. I'm looking forward to getting to the Imperial City. They've got the cheapest wine in all the Empire. And plenty of it.
When you say the word, we're ready to leave. When we reach the Imperial City...
Thank you again for rescuing me from the... It would seem that we at last have the means necessary to get us back to the Imperial City, and for that I should be very glad. However, I must now face the greatest trial of all. My sweet wife will no doubt be waiting for me. Soon my time with the cannibals will be nothing but a fond memory.
The way is clear to the Imperial City. You need only to speak. That is an old wound. My departure from the Lotus Assassins was not gentle for either side. My immediate companions, those who were my brothers, fell by my hand.
Lim was not among them. He would have died if he was. I was labeled as the one who deserted, and I am occasionally recognized. The result is another death. More regret. I have no regret for killing anyone who challenged me of their own will. Strength is the way of things.
There is a place for the enforcer. The man or woman who brings death to those who have earned or...
I did some harsh things while with the Lotus Assassins, but they no longer follow a path you will see as you get close to him. You have no concept of the devotion of his father. For now, we should make our...
You have your map and your flyers. I'm not really looking forward.
All right.
There is little to tell that would affect you now. He also controls the Imperial Army, but they are no longer... Death's hand was just beginning.
That's it. Good, good.
Dobra, lecimy do Cesarskiego miasta. No i dobra, misja wykonana. No i dobra, jesteśmy w cesarskim mieście.
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they even sure of who they are looking for?
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Do you need any more incentive than that?
Tak, srebro by się przydało.
Just question everyone. This person apparently caused a lot of damage in the south. Here, what about this one? At least it's a man, like they said. You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus assassins, state your name and...
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
I don't know. He is tattooed in a similar way. The clothes could be the same. It's not enough to be sure.
We could hold him anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question him.
Is there a problem here, Captain? Well, is there?
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
Oh.
My apologies, Princess, but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess Leanne.
Then unless you wish to be transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search. Well, we meet again. I've watched your progress. It seems I underestimated you in Tian's Landing. I have no doubt that you will make as much of an impact on the Imperial City. I understand. Our last meeting was under interesting circumstances. You may address me as Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence. I think you are a little too bold for your own good, but I suppose it is my fault. I go out of my way to avoid fawning servants. That is why I often travel without official escort, and occasionally present myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court. You understand why I don't go into detail here in the street, don't you? With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that option of disguise. That would be best. I trust the servants I keep, but this is best discussed away from the open street. I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire. Very well. We will continue speaking later. I'm sure we both have questions that need answering. I'm certain that my entourage would prefer that this take place in private. Your gruff nature is a bit too much for them. I'm sure they are heartfelt.
Nie, nie są.
Get up, you lot. I'll be embarrassed for myself, thank you. Save your false modesty for my father's court. Don't be too long. My message concerns your master, and time is very important.
Ciekawe.
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sunlian requested.
Dobra. sprzedamy.
There is something.
O, co się stało?
You can't stop me from being here. Ha! I am Yasen, the other of whom Chaika and this girl's. The evil around me has given me strength. For now, at least. And as hope, I don't claim to goodness, mortal. Bah! Who cares about her? She...
Ojoj.
I'm sorry. This place is evil. I don't... Is there... They don't come out very much. Yes, but the Guardian has always been with me.
Wasoki parir no kasisa is. Ukir okir wo kup thithir sunuk. Uk ipipir sa ir tatasi. Ispirta. Hok kawari sa ir tasir uyo. Newa kup kipsitir sunuk. Onoir kup tha ir tanir uk kun aso. Si ir sukut afithir noni. Ukir okir wo kup thithir sunuk. Uk oya kup tiir.
Ha!
Ukir okir wo kup thith.
Dobra, idziemy pogadać z resztą.
The Imperial City. I'd always heard.
This is all so much too...
I don't mean to distract you. I just wanted someone familiar. I have long dreamed of reaching the Imperial City. Get tough. I am quite capable of defending myself physically. I would like that. To know you will be... As a child, I was marked by ill omens, apparently named for them. The people in Two Rivers were polite, but many did not hide the discomfort I caused them. I was watched, studied. If someone's ox died within a season of me bumping my head, it was somehow my fault. And I was treated... How do you deal with being able to... I cannot change who I am, I know. Perhaps I... But I do feel that you have given me a... We should continue the Imperial... We just... Don't...
I can't believe my luck. I arrive home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives. No, you misunderstand me. My wife, she's not here. I thought I was as good as dead. Now my execution is delayed.
O Jezu,
Until her eventual return,
zajebiście.
of course. We made it this far.
Always. I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I've come full circle. There's no point. In my heart, I know my daughter rests as... If I could go back, I don't know if I would. Bah, we'll find a way. I'm excited to be back in the city. It feels like we're one step closer to our goal, but you know that better than anyone. You brought us to this point after all. Who else could have gathered this crew or found such a... How do you manage that kind of humility? And there you have it. A simple... Regardless, let's go...
What? What? Ha! I traveled a lot after that. You think... Well, the city has everything. Women!
I trust your plans go well. I think it's unwise to trust the Emperor's daughter. She acts... She may have good information.
Go explore the city. I will stay here.
They are as powerful as fear. If their tactics have not changed, everyone fears them. They are not outlaws. Their orders come from Death's hand, and he is
Oj,
the
oj.
will of the Emperor. At least, that is how it was meant to be. That is wise. The Lotus Assassins were once the Order of the Lotus under Prince King. As flames seared the sky, enemies of the Emperor, some were killed only to serve as warning. I am no stranger to death. That alone is not enough to... Weakness suggests losing the right to rule. I have not said everything, and I have not yet
Yes? That is not really necessary.
Dobra, lecimy dalej.
What a wondrous flyer you have. Allow me to officially welcome you. It would be an honor to say that I aided someone who was...
Dobra i... Porządkowanie. Duch, to nie, gdzie są? Gdzie to jest? Ważne przedmioty. Ogród uczonych, dobra.
Be on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description. Keep an eye out for a bare-chested wild man with hair covering his back and arms. Reports suggest he is well over 7 feet tall and fully armed. This man is very dangerous. Do not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
Nie powiedziała co miała, dobra, idziemy do rodów uczonych w górę.
There's so many people here. The sound of their voices inside can be almost overwhelming.
O. Dobra, zaraz. Miecze to były tam. Jeszcze idę zobaczyć ten miecz od razu. O, exp. Była ta kuźnia. A, tu była ta kuźnia.
Welcome, welcome. Did someone from the Black... Well, no matter. If you're... Here...
Jest miecz oka. To też się... Idziemy dalej. Znalazłem to, co najbardziej poszukiwałem, czyli mieczyk. Dobra, dalej.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer. Nobody's paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth. Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal... Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults, someone who would command respect. Your demand for justification... An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality. He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for... The outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior.
Ojoj, bardzo mi przykro, że cesarz dostaje obelgi.
So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher. If he is reported, the Lotus Assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association. That's what's so Several of our brightest have faced him, but normally the peasants like it when we intellectual. I hope your ability matches your conviction. He is in the...
No dobra, przejdziemy się do tego ogrodu uczonych, porozmawiamy z nim za chwilę. O, expa widziałem. Dobra, 600 expa jest spoko.
I didn't think so many people could be in a place all at once.
Dobra, idziemy dalej. Zaraz ogród był tutaj.
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the... Of course, I could tell that just by looking at you. You have a very strong presence. As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions. There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me... He was bound in chains. Why would you say that? Is that what he told you? I'm sorry, but I simply cannot believe that your Master Li is the glorious strategist. Sun Li died 20 years ago. Everyone was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire. Now, it seems they may have been traitors. I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps, but it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the Death's Hand has almost total control over my father. We must find conclusive evidence of his crimes and reveal his corruption. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers... Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire. We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power. Have any Lotus assassins who saw your face live to report back? I doubt it. They will not. They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards hold. I would wager that you may profit from their task. There are guilds within the Lotus assassins. Executioner. If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you. My people can spread rumors of your... Or if you prefer the... Death's Hand rules over the Lotus assassins. So, you suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus assassin... Yes, I will have my people spread rumors of your interest. Once you pass the silver round, the Executioner will take an interest. I'm sure he will find you as impressive as I do. Or, if you prefer, court the Inquisitor. Ask Scott... I will wait at your flyer. Or I could travel... A wise...
No dobra, mamy no kolejnego towarzysza. No dobra.
Hello again. I enjoy our little chat. Meet the Executioner in the arena. Did you like it? I thought you might want a little assistance. Consider it a small token of my favor. I thank you for your courtesy. A woman always likes to hear when her gifts are appreciated. It is difficult for one of my rank to give gifts, even one so simple. Better that I give it away before Death's Hand carts it off. He has been quite brazen. Besides, it was mine by birthright to do with as I wish. Sometimes I want what and to be myself. Well, you're polite at least. Most nobles take gifts as a matter of course, especially those from a woman. But the price I may pay for helping you could be greater still. I am destined for the throne, destined to rule the Empire after my father, but... That will be meaningless if Death's Hand keeps his hold on my father's mind. I fear one day he may try to interfere with the Imperial succession. Or perhaps convince my father that he should be Emperor by marriage.
Oj, oj.
You forget yourself. You should not try so hard to flatter a princess. The attentions of... In any case, I would never allow death. I'm sorry, My father... The Lotus... He has been present for as long as I can remember. My father was very caring when I...
Boże.
Well, look who we have here. There's no princess to save you this time.
Do you think we'd forget? You can't humiliate us and just walk away.
Don't look at me. I can't do anything right now. Not like this.
We'll teach you to insult a guard of the Imperial City.
Longsword.
I łatwo. Dobra, idziemy na tę debatę. Tu gdzieś kult expa jeszcze trzeba wykonać.
As amusing as your savage dances are, once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere?
Please?
And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good lad. Found him wading in the mud, planting weeds. You can't keep your crackers crisp doing that. Can't help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit. I've given him dig... Oh, what's... You have... No, I didn't ask to land. You must hunger for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a... Can you now? But I will acknowledge that I
Dobra,
am likely to
pokonamy
disagree
go w
just because
debacie
I
i
know
elo.
you are... I've gone to great... Go on.
I dobra. Książka kolejna do...
I heard you accept the I would... To do otherwise. Of course, I doubt his arguments will have... I am...
Dobra, zapiszemy grę w razie W, bo...
Well, good. Don't want to set you off your... It will be a simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer. The judges will... Well, what shall we... What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of... Your understanding of what determines value... Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can I call attention to the arrogance of you. How can you truly know? You sit here... Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not... Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder art. Any decently civilized people would... What? My monocle must be fond. I can't see anyone in my favor.
It appears...
Clearly these people are... Then perhaps it was... I seek... The entry hall here has walls to be... Return to me when you are... What? Good. I envy you. There will be pain as well, but I imagine...
Focus.
Hell!
No i co?
That was a fine display of skill.
It was a fair fight, Sir Roderick. Within the rules, you...
Yes, old boy, you've got it right. I was really sad.
I suppose I should have seen it coming. Your win in the debate was... Regardless, you have beaten. Well, there's no other thing for it. Intended or not, I wouldn't be much of an ambassador for my country. Mirabelle... That's all.
Miło było poznać.
A well-fought victory against that outlander before. We are all in your debt, but the ministry... Your service...
Dobra. Jest exp. Jest exp. Nie ma expa. Dobra, to idziemy na arenę. Hmm, 500 HP siadło. I... Dobra, może tak. Prędkość, bo na arenie to się przyda. Głaz na arenie się przyda. Tu już mam wszystko. Złodziej ducha. O, wydłużenie czasu działania, dobra. Dobra, to ogród uczony załatwiony. Trzeba dotrzeć na arenę. Nie, arenę zrobimy już jutro.
If only I could find a way to...
Zrobimy jutro arenę i resztę zadań pobocznych w mieście.
Out of sheer spite, the scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own heritage.
Przez przypadek, przepraszam. Proszę o wybaczenie. Myślałem, że tam można wejść, ale lipa, dobra.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint...
Joe!
Boom.
You needed... Yes, I need to speak with you in private.
No i dobra, zaraz się wbijamy w arenę. Ale to zapisuję i już jutro zaczniemy od areny.
I'm finished. You couldn't guess my spot in the roster. He's always...
Dobra. Gra się zapisała, także kończę na dzisiaj to.